means it's time for the lunch break. Yes, indeed, we are here live from the farm fields, from Valparaiso, Indiana. It is your best friend. Am I your best friend? No, but I am your best friend in cards. Bart the Ripper here with a 2022 opening day hobby box. And this will be a fun time today because we have all kinds of packs to open. 36 packs, 7 cards per pack in this hobby box. And this will be a random team break. And we have some fun contestants that want to get things started right now. So we're going to go through the contestants, and here they are. From Jameson, Pennsylvania, returning for his 4th break, my friend in cards, Mike, has 6 teams. From Fort Payne, Alabama, with 2 teams is my new friend, Benjamin. Welcome to the show. From Papillon, Nebraska, with 4 teams is Chad. Thanks for participating. And returning, and on the VIP list now from Wake Forest, North Carolina, is my friend Richard, and he has 10 teams in today's break. So congratulations on that, Richard. I'm excited. From Union City, Tennessee, we've got Wes. And Wes has 5 teams. Thank you so much for joining the show. And we also have from Lesage, West Virginia, clocking in with 3 teams. We have Michael. So there's Michael. He is ready to play, ready to party on this Monday lunchtime break. We have this, and it's the 2022 opening day hobby box. Let's find out, though, who has who? Who has who? Who has which team? Got to find that out, and we're going to randomize that right now. We've got it all set up and ready to go, but I'm going to need the help of my assistant. Where are you, my friend? Where's Ryan? I'm right here, Bart. Dim the lights and bring in the technology. Let's roll in that live technology right here and now. Random.org. I've got everybody's name in here based on the number of teams that you have. And we're going to randomize that list not once, not twice, not 3 times, but because of our friend, the football GOAT, Brett Favre, we're going to randomize that list 4 times. We'll start right now. There's one randomized list, number 1. Number 2. How about number 3? And for good luck and good times, let's go for number 4 right there. There is our list. Let's make a copy. Copy that right there. Command C. Bring it on over to this. Match it up with the team, starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Control V. And there we have it. We got Mike from Pennsylvania. He has the Diamondbacks. Richard has the Braves. Michael from West Virginia, the Orioles. Richard, the Red Sox and the White Sox. Michael has the Cubs. Wes has the Reds and the Guardians. Chad has the Rockies. Richard, the Tigers. Wes has the Astros and the Royals. Michael has the Angels. Mike from Pennsylvania, the Dodgers. Chad, the Marlins. Richard has the Brewers and the Twins. Benjamin has the Yankees. Mike has the Mets. Chad has the A's. Mike, the Phillies. Oh, perfect for Mike because he is a huge Phillies fan. Richard has the Pirates. Mike, the Padres. Richard, the Giants. And Benjamin, the Mariners. Cardinals go to Richard. The Rays go to Mike from Pennsylvania. Congratulations on that. Wes has the Rangers. Richard, the Blue Jays. And for those Washington Nationals and Juan Soto, that's going to go to Chad from Nebraska. So there we go. That's our lineup. Let me copy that one more time for my own viewing pleasure. And I'm going to put that up on the board for me to see during the break in case we have any mascot autographs or some Turf War awesome relic cards. We're going to want to know who's going to get those hits. So we're going to put it in right here in the old Word document. We're going to paste it unlinked. Then we got to copy it all, reduce the size just a bit right there. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and print it out for the board. Print that like that, Bart. And then are you going to get this thing started or not? Yeah, we're going to start any second now, but I'm going to need Ryan too. Let's raise those house lights. Let's get some action going here. Get some podiums in place for the fun because we got 36 packs to go. 36 packs in this hobby box that we have right here. I'll grab the sheet. There it is. And then I'll put it on the wall. Yes. So I will know who has who as we go. So there we have it. This video will be immediately available for replay and your viewing pleasure from now on the channel Bart the Ripper right here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana, because I know that it's a lunchtime break and not everybody has a break at lunchtime, but I know this break is starting right now. So good luck, everyone. May the cards be forever, not like just now, but forever in your favor. Yes, indeed. Let's have it in our favor because we have a lot of packs to go through. I'm excited. It's been a week on vacation in Mexico. How do you get this open, Bart? You just got to keep tugging on it. You'll get it. And was dreaming about baseball, dreaming about cards, and I was dreaming when I wrote this. Excuse me if it goes astray. If you know that that's Prince, then you're probably a little bit cooler than most. But we gotta keep digging here because they really cram these packs in. Put one pile there, one there, and guess what? Nothing up my sleeve and nothing in the box. So we'll begin with pack number 1. Uno momento. Move that technology out of the way just a bit so I can see the packs. Get our sleeves ready. Got some sweet mascots coming up, we know. Gotta get our mascot podium ready and action. Okay, pack number 1. Here we go. Pull this aside. Look for the seam. Where's that seam, Bart? You can catch it. Right, there's the seam. And pack number 1 is on the way, and the first card is going to be, what will it be? Drum roll, please. It's going to be a rookie, and that's Hoy Park right there with Wrigley Field in the background. That Wrigley Field is going to be live soon. Oh, 2 rookies in a row. There's Cal Raleigh. He's on our rookie hit list, and there's Mike Trout. And you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking forward to him being healthy all year and raking. Look at that. First triple play right out of the gate. And that's going to be Acuna Jr., Ozzie Albies, and the former first baseman, Freddie Freeman. But all the Braves fans, they still love him. We'll put that up on the board. Xander Bogaerts right there, followed by Anthony Rendon and Lance Lynn. So an action-packed first pack, I think, was a hot one. We'll get this triple play up on the board. Yes. Right there, starting with those Braves, the world champions. Watched them a lot growing up. Got cable TV in maybe 4th or 5th grade. And TBS started playing those Braves, so I had the great pleasure of growing up with WGN and the Cubs, my pick-to-click team forever, Chicago Cubbies. But also got to view those Braves. Always loved those Braves. So had that going for me. Curtis Terry right there. Now I got the MLB Network. I've been watching all kinds of spring training games. I don't know if you guys have been watching them yet, but a lot of action going on. There's our first mascot, and there's going to be the Rangers captain. Not to be confused with Captain and Tennille. Carlos Correa, formerly of those Astros, now with the Twins. How about them Twins making moves? Speaking of Twins, there's Byron Buxton. I think he's one of the best in the game right now. Certainly going to be on my fantasy baseball board when I got my draft this Sunday. There's Trent Grisham for the Padres in pack number 2. So something awesome to look for, of course, is always going to be autographs. They also have a 1/1 opening day black 1/1. What if we hit that? I mean, that would be crazy. I'd probably fall right out of my chair. And I'd be like, call 911. We got a 1/1. There's Whit Merrifield, another great fantasy baseball player. There's a little, is there a notch? No, that's not a notch bar. That's another one of those triple plays. I tried to confuse you. There's Brian Anderson, followed by Matt Vierling. He's a rookie. Don't put him over there. Wow, that's back-to-back really good triple plays. We got Mr. Bichette, Guerrero, and Hernandez right there for those Blue Jays. Those guys are playing for the win this year, aren't they? Making some moves. Yu Darvish right there. Rodolfo Castro for the rookies. And Tony Santillan right there. He's a rookie also, Bart. Had some breaking news from the MLB for a Blue Jays fan that I met at the VIP bar in Mexico. He had a big old Blue Jays hat on. We talked about, 30 minutes straight about baseball, maybe 45 minutes, and broke the news to him that his team had just picked up Matt Chapman from the A's. So he was excited about that because they are building a great team. Got a bunch of youngsters, find that team and open that pack, Bart. We're waiting. There it is. We got it. And that's going to be Hyunjin Ryu right there, followed by J.D. Martinez and Corey Seager, formerly of those Dodgers. First bomb squad is going to be Bryce Harper, the MVP. Remember that time he got in the fight? Yes, you do. Threw that helmet. Missed by a mile. Corbin Burns, though, has a different collation than he did in Series 1, because whenever we would see Corbin Burns, we'd be like, oh, snap, here comes Wander. But what I've noticed about the opening day is after Corbin is Javier Baezel. El Mago, there he is, Javier Baez. Now with those Tigers. So those Tigers fans have a lot of excitement to look forward to. Akil Baddoo, I got my eye on this guy, so don't sleep on him. If you got some rookie cards from last season, from last year series of Topps, you know what? Protect those, because Akil Baddoo, I like the cut of his jib. Last year, in 124 games, 413 at-bats, he had 13 home runs, 55 RBIs with a 436 slug, 766 OPS, batted 259, and guess what? So far in the spring, Yabba Dabba Doo, Akil Baddoo is off to a good start. So keep your eye on him. Like him. Bryce Harper gets not a lot of love, but he deserves it. He's a really great player. He has been really good since the jump. Had a couple of, I don't know, maybe a slump season or two, but other than that, wins his second MVP. Gotta like that. Christian Pache, now with the A's. He was part of that Matt Olsen trade. He was a huge prospect. Fell a little flat in his debut. Speaking of Bryce Harper, there he is. There's Josiah Gray for those Nationals, followed by Jazz Chisholm on the Miami Marlins opening day team card. Josh Hader, Manny Machado, and Adolis Garcia with the Gold Rookie Cup. So right there we go, building our rookie pile up. We got a couple of triple plays, got one bomb squad on the board. I'd love to catch a rookie, not a rookie, I'd love to catch a sweet parallel, a sweet auto, or one of those turf war cards, those sweet relics with the turf from the dirt from one of the stadiums. That would be amazing. And what if it was from Wrigley? I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's Jake Cousins on the rookies. Salvador Perez, great catcher to pick up if you play the fantasy baseball. There is a Topps Home Run Challenge card. There's really nothing to this. It's not an actual card. It's just a advertisement for you to go to their website, topps.com/Home Run Challenge. Like this opening day card. Look at that picture. Those beautiful, almost look like fake skies. Manny Machado right there. Tatis in front of him. I'm going to miss you, Tatis. I'm going to miss you for the first few months of the season. Walker Buehler, I got my eye on him big time. He's a great pitcher. Jed Lowry, followed by J.P. Crawford. When I was in Mexico, I entered a football throwing contest. Me and Kid 1, my oldest daughter, Madison. And they were asking everybody's name as we went one by one up there, and everybody was missing. Only 4 of us made it to the championship round in the football throwing contest. But when they asked me my name, I said Fernando from Guadalajara. So everybody with me got a big kick because they knew why I said Fernando. And then when my daughter came up next, I thought it was hilarious because she said her name was Fernanda. There's Ronald Acuna Jr., Acuna Matata. Get a hold of some of his cards. If you're into the baseball card investing side of things, I'm not really. I do it for the love. I do it for the love of the hobby, but I do like to watch the values as well. That doesn't hurt, but if you are into investing, get your hands on as many Ronald Acuna Jr.'s right now as possible because of that ACL. He's not back still, but guess what? When he comes back, he's going to be better than ever. There's Kyle Muller, and then, of course, his prices are going to go up. Lars Chocolate and Peanut Butter Newt Bar. We got to get one of these sweet rookies up on the board, and that's going to be Lars Newt Bar right there. But look at the Marin Moose with his pants that match the opening day banner. I like that. And Luis Garcia with the Gold Rookie Cup, followed by Jake Cronenworth. Got another guy to keep an eye on. Hopefully you got a bunch of rookies from him last year. Clayton Kershaw, we know, is continuing with the Dodgers, which makes me feel good. And how about the news that Albert Pujols has re-signed with the St. Louis Cardinals. How fitting is that to bring old Albert Pujols back? Because he can still benefit the squad. Plus, it's just good for the city. It's good for baseball. You know, when I think of certain guys, I think of certain teams, and I always think of the Cardinals when I think of Albert Pujols, just like I always think of the A's when I think of my GOAT, Ricky Henderson. There's Pete Alonso. He'll hit a few bombs this year, won't he? Speaking of bombs, Ian Happ had a couple of bombs yesterday, 2, count them, 1, 2. And there is Key Brian Kobe Hayes. You know who that is? That's Charlie's son. Got my eye on him. And guess who else I have my eye on over there in Pittsburgh? That's O'Neal Cruz. If you don't know him, write that down. O'Neal Cruz, 6'7" shortstop. He is raking. In fact, he's batting like .455 with 2 home runs so far in the spring. And Wander Franco is batting .091 with no home runs. And I'm not saying that that is indicative of what's to come, because we know a few pitches here, a few pitches there, and things change, and Wander is going to be a really great player. But what about O'Neal Cruz? Nobody talking about him. Keep your eye on him and his teammate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, right there. Speaking of Albert Pujols, we just talked about you. Happy to see you come back with the Cardinals, although you've done a lot of damage to my Cubbies over the years, so I forgive you. There's Jose Ramirez. He's going to be... And there's Matt Olsen. We were talking about him earlier. He is now with those Braves, those championship Braves. And there's Buster Posey, Joey Bart, my namesake. His name used to just be Joey, but I also named him Bart. Joey Bart taking over for that future Hall of Famer, Buster Posey. Retired young, don't you think? I always say, you know, me and a couple of my buddies were talking about Tom Brady the other day, and they're like, I can't believe he's coming back. He has so much money, and he doesn't need to come back. And I'm like, really? This has nothing to do with money. Tom Brady's coming back because he can come back. And I always say, if you're a professional athlete and you're still viable, you're still relevant, you're still helping the team, you still love the game. There's Chas McCormick. He's another one of our rookie chase in this opening day. Then you play as long as you possibly can play. And there's Christian Yelich. I mean, look at Willie Mays. That guy played until he was like 100, and he was still raking. There's Julio Urias. There he is, Mr. Met. I love any mascot with a baseball head. So Mr. Met, Miss Met, Mr. Red, the baseball head with Cincinnati. Those are my favorite mascots. There's Chris Sale. But as I was saying very eloquently, Bart, you sounded really, really well spoken when you said that, which is rare. But you should play as long as you possibly can. Jermaine Marquez right there, Max Muncie. And did you know there's another Max Muncie? So look for the prospect Max Muncie coming up soon. As a Packers fan, I watched Brett Favre retire 3 different times and come back. But I didn't blame him. I really didn't. I mean, I always got sad when he retired, and I was like, just wait. Don't just make an announcement right after the season. And that's what Tom Brady did. You know, he made that announcement, and then next thing you know, he's back in the saddle. So just give the season, the playoffs, some time to cool off, then make your decision. Big Al is here. Hey, Big Al, thanks for joining me on this lunch break. Jose Barrios right there. And there he is, Shohei Ohtani. I'm looking for him to repeat. Got my fingers crossed that he can stay healthy. I think he will have a magnificent year if he does so. Jaren Duran, you know what he is. He's hungry like the wolf right there. He's a little bit older for a rookie. Let's check his age here. He was born in 1996, carry the 1, so he's going to be 100. So he's going to be 26, right, this year, so it's his year 26 season. That's a little bit old, Bart, for a rookie, but you know what? Look what Jonathan India is a little bit old. Randy Rosarino is a little bit old. Ken Griffey Jr., though, he wasn't old when he came up. In fact, he was 19, and he started raking immediately. In fact, the first at-bat of his major league career, he raked a double off the wall, so we got that going for us. The kid, Ken Griffey Jr., my second favorite player of all time. There's Andrew McCutchen, Paul Goldschmidt, and there he is, Ryan Mountcastle. Always have loved the Orioles logo and their uniforms. And I like the cut of this kid's jib. Gold Rookie Cup right there. Big Al is here. He's one of my friends in cards. We had a really good time. Yes, was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. We had a really good time yesterday on a friends break. Cracked open a 2021 Series 2 hobby box, and it was absolutely on fire. Had a great time. Tim from New York, Big Al from New York, and Kelby from New York, all hanging out with Bart from Indiana. And we all had some cards we hit. Jose Abreu, so I'm definitely going to be bringing back some of those, a little bit older boxes already that I think we can get some value. Because, the guys paid $20 shipped for 6 packs, 1/4 of a hobby box, and everybody had some nice hits. There's Aaron Judge right there. Jackson Coar. So I've already made some bids and made some purchases of some older product that I think we're going to have a good time with, because what I know is that I am not in this to make money. I'm not trying to get rich quick on investing in cards. I just like the hobby. Not only like it, I love the hobby. There's Jackson Coar for the rookies. And what's great about what Topps has done with the modern card is you have the parallels and the numbered cards, and you've got, bringing back guys on Bomb Squad cards like King Griffey Jr., and you have Johnny Bench autographs, and, you could get a Tatis. You could have a 21 box and get a Tatis autograph. Who's going to turn down a Tatis or an Acuna or a Soto autograph? And all those gems are hidden in all of those packs that are just sitting around waiting for us to get our paws on. There he is, my namesake, Joey Bart, right there, taking over for Buster. Tyler McGill on the rookies. Eli Morgan right there as well. And then, I got to tell you, how about the Mets? How about those Mets? I think they got a lot to look forward to this year, so I'm sure you're excited. And old Francisco had the double Dutch bust yesterday, hitting 2 big bombs, one from each side. Had a lefty, then a righty. Then how amazing is it that in one game you get to see Francisco hit 2 bombs, but you also see DeGrom start the game and Scherzer finish the game. Come on now. Adam Frazier right there, Joey Votto, and guess what? They both looked great. Alex Bregman. And there are the White Sox in the triple play. They've got so much talent on that team, those White Sox. Eric Hosmer. Yadier Molina, first ballot Hall of Famer when he's ready. And guess who else has been raking? Raphael Devers. So look at him. Take a close look. Because look, if you look at Devers' age, he's the same age as Jaren Duran. He's actually 1 month younger. Born in 96, but we don't think of Devers as a youngster like we do Jaren Duran. And look at the numbers. So he's in his 26th year as well. And he's already well established, including 9.6 WAR already. 279 lifetime average. So Devers, look for him. He's going to be hot. He's been hot in the spring. Hope he continues. Yeah, it was so wild to see those guys. It's kind of like like one of those playoff games that everything's on the line. So you end up seeing starters come in as relievers and closers, and it's just like when the Cubs won the World Series and John Lester was pitching and he wasn't the starter. It's very exciting. Trevor Rogers right there. Shane McClanahan, I got my eye on him. Justin Turner, he's got his hair and his beard trimmed up a little bit. There's Slugger with the Kansas City Royals, followed by Charlie Blackmon. He's got a new teammate, my old friend Chris Bryant. Cody Bellinger, hoping for him to make a comeback. Reese Hoskins right there. Cubs are stacked with young talent, like prospect talent. They've got a handful of guys on the roster now that I'm really excited about. Oh my God, did I watch the F1 race? Did I ever? I was down in the basement screaming. Oh my God, it was so good, wasn't it? Because I know that Big Al, he likes the same guy I like. He likes that Max Verstappen starting in P4, and then it was a battle. It was a wild race, came down to the wire. Charles Leclerc fighting off our guy. Man, and then Max passed him, and then Sharp passed him right back, and I was, oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, and Checo, poor Checo, they brought him in on the old fake out pit stop, and just at the wrong time. Then you had the safety car come out. Lucas Giolito. Looks like we got a little parallel action going here. It's going to be the blue, and that's Brandon Crawford on the opening day. So we got that going for us. Got a little print bubble at the top right there. And these are not numbered, but still sweet cards to have. Speaking of our old friend, we talked about Matt Olsen. We got the we got the base of him, and there is the Bomb Squad insert, followed by Jack Flaherty. Jonathan India, I like to put him up on the board because there's just something great about the look of that card. The color of that red with the eye black, the glove, the socks, the gold rookie cup, and the fact that I missed him in Series 1. There's Alec Bohm. Yeah, old Checo starts P1 for the first time in his career, and he was racing great. Then they were basically playing cat and mouse, Ferrari and Red Bull. Who is going to pit? And if they pit first, let's cover. And they kind of faked Red Bull out, I think. The Ferrari crew was out, and Checo came in for the pit, and Charles Leclerc drove right on by, followed by a yellow flag. But man, what a sport. F1. I honestly I knew it existed, but I followed it 0.0 moments in my life until that summer. It was the 2020 summer. Gotta leave Pujols up there celebrating him coming back with the Cardinals. Stacy went to Illinois to visit her cousin. They were out shopping all weekend, and I was out watching F1 on Netflix all weekend. And I've been absolutely hooked ever since. So much so that I tried to look for some cards, but I can't find anything that I can afford. I can't afford them, and they don't have the blaster boxes at Walmart by me like they do in other places. If they do, I'm going to definitely get my hands on some. There's Gavin between the sheets. He's a good-looking rookie. We're going to put him up on the board. Speaking of Jacob deGrom, there he is. Had a great outing yesterday. Man, if he can have a whole year, full year of health, look out. You may as well just put it on the board. Yes, for the Cy Young. There's Liam Hendricks. There's Paz. And I think it'll be good to have Max Scherzer as his teammate. Nico Horner. Nico. Justin Verlander. He's back. That'll be great. Brandon Woodruff. He's a great prospect for my fantasy team because he gets the innings and great pitcher. Yeah, I wish I would have had my eye on like straight from Topps. If I would have been on the website the day that the Topps Chrome came out last year for F1 and at least got my hands on a couple boxes at a reasonable number, that would have been great. But then it just shot through the roof. We don't have much. There he is. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. And I told you the story. I was in the football throwing contest. Told them my name was Fernando. Madison told them her name was Fernanda. And then later that day, and then even the following day, and it was from two different people, they said hello. They said hi to Fernando. Hi, Fernando. Hola, Fernando. That was the best. I couldn't wait to tell everybody about that. There's Shane Bieber, Brandon Crawford, Manny Machado with the Bomb Squad, followed by Blake Snell, George Springer, and there's my guy, Future Stars, Nick Madrigal, and I hope that that's the case. Future Stars, Nick Madrigal. Hasn't found his power, and you never know. He may never find his power, but he can hit. He's going to hit for average. You know, for now, I'll just save this spot for my guy, Fernando. Get the Bomb Squad, Manny Machado up on the board. Yes, no, he can't be in front of Griff. He'll just share the podium with Griff. And funny story, Al, the reason I call these podiums is because of F1. That is the story. That's where I came up with the name podium for these little card stands. Because, you know, they get the top three racers on the podium for F1. And I love F1 so much now that as soon as I got into the card ripping and putting them up on The stands, I started calling them podiums. There's Patrick Mazeika, Zach Greinke, Nolan Arenado. Blowing that bubble, still have that picture. Colorado Rockies right there, opening day. Ivan Castillo with the rookies. And there he is, Max Scherzer now with those Mets. I think DeGrom was probably a little bit ruffled with the amount of money that Scherzer got, because I know since then DeGrom has said he's opting out after this season. But I would imagine they're going to try to ink him up real big before that happens. So there's Trey Amberger with the Yankees. And then we got to bring the truck. Here comes the second stack. And we're talking about a stack of packs. Second stack of packs right there. Opening day. This is 2022 opening day. We've got sweet contestants here. We got Mike from Pennsylvania. He's returning for like his fourth break. Benjamin from Fort Payne, Alabama. Chad from Papillon, Nebraska. Wes from Union City, Tennessee. Michael from Lesage, West Virginia. And returning for another big break and has since joined the VIP list is my new friend from Wake Forest, North Carolina, is Richard. So all these guys are here having a good time. They'll come back, watch this video later. I wanted to get this video or get this break on the board. Didn't want them to wait any longer. I have a little bit of a goofy schedule today, but I'm here right now enjoying my friend, me and Big Al, hanging out with Jazz Chisholm, Gene Segura, that Worthless Tops card, and then Wally the Green Monster right there, scaring the kids in Boston every game. Is Wally. Hold on. Mascots are getting ornery on me. Emmanuel Classe and Alex Wells with the rookies. Ketel Marte, formerly of those Diamondbacks, now hanging out with the Mets. So that was a good pickup. So, yeah, I agree. He's definitely betting on himself. I love it when guys do that. That's what my guy Devontae Adams did. Forced the Packers' hand. Basically, the Packers wanted to give him the franchise tag, which I don't blame the Packers. He's going to be 29, going to be 30 this year, Devontae Adams, and he's like, I'm not playing under the franchise tag. And they're like, we can't pay you the money you're looking for the years you want, so we'll send you to your favorite team. So they did him a favor, and in return, the Packers got some nice picks, but I will definitely miss Devontae Adams. John Gray, Jared Kelnick, but I would imagine with DeGrom, if he stays healthy, then he's going to be they're going to ink him to a big contract, which will likely lock him up for his career, and it'll be the highest paid player in baseball, likely. Joe Adell right there, future stars. He's off to a good spring as well. There's Ryan McMahon. And, yes, there's Mike Yastrzemski. So I could feel the excitement build as we get closer and closer to opening day. What are we? Just over a week away. Just over a week away. Well, maybe your math is wrong, Bart. Let's see, what's today? 28th, so we're 9 days away, are we? There is Trevor Story, formerly of those Colorado Rockies. There's Marcus Stroman, formerly of those Mets, now with my Cubbies. Sammy Long, rookie right there, and opening day, Red Sox. Eloy Jimenez, and that's, and DeGrom's one of those guys that we all root for because we all watch sports for several reasons. One is we love our team, that's for sure. But we watch sports, especially a sport like baseball, to see the best in the world do the hardest thing ever, and that is a combination of throwing 100 miles an hour with accuracy and then hitting a little hard ball that's coming at you and you have no idea where it's going, and it's 100 miles an hour. Justin Upton, all you have is a little piece of wood to hit it with. Jordan Alvarez right there. Looking to have a bounce back. He's still doing very well. He had 33 bombs, 104 RBIs last year, 277, 3.2 WAR. But look at that 19 season when he batted 313, 27 bombs, 3.7 WAR. He's really good. The hobby's fickle, though, isn't it? It is very fickle. You got to really be something or really be on the hype train for this hobby. And that's that's part of something I try to ignore a bit. I mean, yeah, Bart, it's easy for you to say. You pick the best players in the game for your PC. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's Anthony Rizzo. But you know what? I plan on broadening my horizons soon. I got a couple of guys I've really been following that I'm going to be talking about on the videos and on the breaks. Jake Double Cheeseburger, followed by, there he is, Juan Soto. How do you not like him? How do you not love him? Best or second best hitter in baseball. It's either him or Trout. Kyle Hendricks, he'll be he'll be dealing on opening day. Matt Manning and Zach Wheeler. But I really got my eye on Kyle Tucker with those Astros. Keep an eye on him. O'Neal Cruz, I should say, with the Pirates. Keep an eye on him because he does not have a rookie card in Series 1 or opening day, but he does have a rookie card in Heritage. And I think O'Neal Cruz is going to be potentially a star. I can't guarantee that, but I mean, think about Kelnick and these guys that come up and don't necessarily perform. We don't give up on them, yet they have incredible hobby appeal. And then a guy like O'Neal Cruz is absolutely raking, and nobody's saying a word about him. There's Kyle Seager. There's my man Chris Bryant. He's got some fat pockets now out in the thin air. There's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He loves those Yanks, and this guy loved the Yankees too. Alex Rodriguez. I know a lot of people give the old thumbs down and the nose snub to him, but you know what? He's still one of the greatest of all time. There's Jeff McNeil for those Mets, Brandon Belt, and Steven Strasburg. You got to watch, though, the hype trains. Remember Steven Strasburg, when he came into the league, it was like this was the next Nolan Ryan. Didn't turn out that way. Still very good pitcher, very serviceable pitcher. He still can't go in front of Griff, so we'll have A-Rod keeping Griffey company, but Griff gets the front row on that podium, faux show. Into the next pack, opening day, 36 packs, 7 cards per. A lot of fun ripping goes on with the opening day. I know that I haven't seen them because I haven't been there, but I've heard the store's got the opening day blasters, and those are a pretty good deal. $20, and I think there's like 20 packs in there. That's pretty good. Zach Thompson there. There's Randy Arozarena. How old is he? So he's a year older than our guy, Raphael Devers. He's a year older than our guy, Jaren Duran. He was born in 95. So that was an old rookie, Randy Arozarena. Doesn't mean he's not great, though. He is. Albert Pujols making his return to the Cardinals. 1-year deal. That's great. Shohei Ohtani with the bomb squad, followed by Teoscar Hernandez. I like this kid, too. Tristan McKenzie. He looks like he's put on weight. Bart, that's a cheap shot. That's not funny. There's Sonny Gray right there. We'll get old Shohei sleeved up. I think Al says, I think part of being a great player or being on the hype squad is being on a winning team and getting maximum exposure. I agree completely. Add to that big market, which typically big market and a contending team and a relevant team go hand in hand. When you have guys that come up with the Yankees, I mean, look at Jason Dominguez and Volpe and these guys coming up, and their cards are going for thousands of dollars. And Dominguez, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be. I'd put my money on Volpe before Dominguez. So, when that Dominguez card sold, he had a first Bowman Chrome, auto, whatever else it was. I'm sure it was a low-numbered parallel, sold for like $500,000. And he moved down in the rankings of the MLB prospects list. Isn't that crazy? Carlos Rodon, but he's with the Yankees. Joey Gallo, Emmanuel Rivera. There's a triple right there. I know my friend Al likes to look at that. Pete Alonso, Jacob deGrom, and 2 home run yesterday man Francisco Lindor with the triple play. Riley Adams on the rooks. Mason Thompson, and Wilson Contreras. Yeah, large markets mean a lot, and it does a lot of things. It will help you in your free agency if you came from a hyped up big market. It'll help your card value if you are, say Carlos Carrera went to the Yankees. What would his card have done? A lot more than it did going to the Twins. That's just the reality of it. Kyle Schwarber, 4 years, $80 million for those Phillies. That's going to be a lineup. They're going to be raking. I don't know if they'll be able to play defense, but they're going to be hitting some bombs. Look for them to probably, let's say that the Phillies, let's make an early season, preseason prediction that they're going to lead the league in runs. Write it down. He said it. There's Zach Short for the rookies. Austin Riley. That always reminds me, Madison played travel soccer, and there was these twin sisters on the team. And the mom, I thought the mom was like from a foreign country or something because of the accent she had. Turns out she was just from northern Wisconsin. And one of the girls' names was Riley, and she would go, Riley, Riley, run. Martin, isn't that funny? It is, because I've been saying it ever since. I like to run things into the ground. It's just the way I do it. Kelby just chimes right in with Phillies blah. Cole Calhoun, Jan Moncada, and we've got Carlos Santana. Isn't it funny the way we act about our sports teams and about our, we all have our little, prejudices when it comes to certain markets, certain teams. Like, it's funny how I love the Cubs, but I also like the Sox, but I would never for 1 second like the Bears, the Chicago Bears, because I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. So, like, not even for 1 second. Like, if they went to the Super Bowl, and they have in my lifetime twice, I rooted against them both times, even though most all of my friends are Bears fans. Patrick Wisdom with the Gold Cup. Anthony Bender, but I did root for the White Sox when they were in the World Series in, I think it was 2005. Max Kepler right there, and there he is. How about another round, an encore? Okay, fine. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando, look at that guy. Got the camo on. Oh, DJ LeMahieu right there. Evan Longoria. And Josh Bell. All of which can play, but none of them get any hobby love. I'm like upset today, thinking about all the cards that we all should love, that nobody does. I know we love this guy. His name's Fernando. And he has a friend, Bart Fernando Victory, who has a daughter named Fernanda. And old Kelby had a good time in that Friends break. That got me all excited, so much so I spent some money last night on the old eBay buying up old boxes of baseball cards. Getting them stocked up for future Friends breaks, because I'm telling you, we can't overlook the love of the hobby. And I know Al and Kelby and me, we all feel the same way, which is it isn't about trying to get rich in cards, trying to hit some big super short print so we can sell it for $1 million and retire. It's about this. It's about the love of the game that correlates to the love of the hobby right there. Will Smith. So those old boxes, you pick up a box of 20, I paid, with shipping, I paid $79. That's with shipping and taxes. I paid $79 for that Series 2 box we opened yesterday. And then I basically just charged people what that cost would be, and I ate the shipping because I wanted to get my hands on those cards and open them up. And guess what? It was worth every dime of it, loving every minute of it. Mookie right there, Stuart Fairchild. I know I'm babbling on, but I get a little excited. Orbit does too. So I got some really cool stuff ordered up, going to be delivered, going to be asking the friends if they want to join. And anytime I ask you guys, always, and I know you guys know this, but always know I'm not asking you guys to sell you cards. I'm asking you guys just to ask and give you first shot. There's Craig Kimbrell and there's Michael Brantley, because on top of the love of the hobby and the love of the game, it's also the entertainment. It's the fun. It's the camaraderie that goes along with this hobby that I didn't really, I forgot all about it from when I had it back when I was a kid, when me and my homeboys used to open packs and trade cards and root for our guys and our teams. There's Ryan Zimmerman, followed by Freddie Freeman, and look at this, we got ourselves another blue parallel, and that's Nick Castellanos right there with those reds and that blue. Followed by the Phillies, who I know Kelby loves. I'm a little worried the Phils, they'll be good. Always had animosity towards the Phillies, but after Utley, hatred. You don't hate anybody, Kelby. I know you. Jose Altuve. There's Brandon Marsh with those rookies and that sweet hair. He's trimmed that a bit, though. Dansby Swanson right there. Yeah, it's interesting, though. Certain players rub us a certain way. And I understand completely why some people absolutely hate Barry Bonds, but you know what? I still think he needs to be in the Hall of Fame for the love of the game, guys. He needs to be in there. One of the highest wars of all time that will Whoa, there it is. Oh my gosh. We got ourselves the Wonder Card. Yeah, that everybody has been chasing. There he is. We've seen him now. But we can't see enough of his face. Yeah, there it is. Wander Franco looking good right there with his opening day logo. Got his Gold Cup logo. Got his RC logo. Wander Franco. John means it too. He knows that he means it right there. JT Real Muto. And you know who his nemesis is? The fake Muto. There's Harmon Killebrew right there. How about that Stan Musial that I hit yesterday, that short print? Nick Castellanos, we just hit him in the blue. Now we get the base. Andrew Benintendi with the Monarchs. He used to play for the Monarchs? I had no idea. Giancarlo Stanton. And I told you the story. I always called him Giancarlo Stanton because my wife corrected me the very first time I said his name, and then you know how we are sometimes as men. Then I just kept doing it just to get on her nerves. There he is. It's Giancarlo. It's Giancarlo. Bart, get it right. But I thought once I started ripping cards, maybe I'll try to pronounce it correctly. So got that going for us. This going for us. It's our guy Wander, because he's the Wanderer, and he's the Wanderer. So Fernando is going to join himself back here with Fernando, because that's a great picture right there on that card for Fernando. And Wander Franco. I know some people call him Franco. I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I am calling him Franco because that's his name. That's his name. Don't wear it out, Bart. Guess what? Al says he can't stand those Phillies either. You guys are too much, I'm telling you. That poor Bryce Harper, too. Don't go there, Bart. Don't say that poor Bryce Harper. There's Tyler Glass now. And Cedric Mullins, that guy, he's a great fantasy player, so he'll be on my board this year. Tyler Stevenson with the cup. And there he is, Dinger. Every time I see Dinger, I think about Kim from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and her son Spencer. So there is Dinger. Right there, they're huge Rockies fans. There's Kevin Gausman for those Giants. And there he is. How many home runs are you going to hit? Dose. So from the right side, and where else? From the left side, I'll hit 2 home runs right there. Trevor Larnach right there with those Twins. I think it's Larnach. I was pronouncing it Larnach for a while. Pretty sure it's Larnach, Bart. You'll get it. Preach, Bart. Oh man, how fun is it to just open cards? Like, if you try to explain this to somebody, they will send you to an insane asylum. But if you explain it to a card enthusiast and to a hobbyist, they just they're just nodding their head like, yeah, saying Alek Manoah like, yeah. Kyle Tucker, there's the guy. That's who I've been talking about in my mind, anyways. I haven't talked about it out loud. He needs more hobby love. Look at this guy. Look at last season. Are you kidding me? 140 games, 506 at bats. He scored 83 runs, 149 hits, 37 doubles. He had 3 triples, 30 dongs, 92 ribbies, 14 stolen bases. He walked 53 times and had a slug of 557 with an OPS of 917 while batting 294, and he chalked up 5.7 WAR. You pull up the WAR leaders from last year. This guy's right up there with the guys. Give him some love. Can you feel the love tonight? You can't force the love on the hobby, Bart. It has to be authentic and genuine. Yeah, but I can add guys to my PC whenever I want. You sound like a big brat. That's because I am. There's Tim Anderson. Look at that. The Big Hurt. I told you the story. My good friend back in the day, he was a huge White Sox fan, and he's like, "How about that Frank Thomas, the Big Herc?" I go, "What? The what?" He said, "The Big Herc." That's his nickname. I said, "I'm pretty sure it's the Big Hurt." Oh, you gotta love your friends, don't you? Max Kranick. Remember one of my buddies, Mike Kazinchek, came over. He's an enormous Packers fan as well. And it was when Aaron Rodgers first did his belt. It wasn't the first time. It was like the third time that he did the old championship belt celebration. And my buddy was over, him and his brother, both Packers fans, and my brother, huge Packers fans. Look, keep an eye on this guy, Alex Kirilloff. I know you are, but really keep an eye on him. If you got some of his cards, keep him real safe. And Bobby Dahlbeck may be the same. But my buddy Mike Kazinchek was over, and Aaron ran in for a touchdown, did the championship belt, and then my buddy proceeded me to say, "Yeah, he's with his arms, he's like pushing his cape back like a Superman cape." I go, "Nope, you were wrong. He is putting on a championship belt like he's the champion, like in wrestling." It's like, nope, I don't think that's what it means. It's like he's wearing a Superman cape and he's brushing it back. Like, no, you're wrong. Turns out he was wrong. I was right. But it is so funny when we have different interpretations of things. I get things wrong all the time. And I laugh about it. Like Giancarlo Stanton. There's Vidal Brujan and Ernie Clement. Not related to Bert. There's Luke Williams. He's excited. He's so excited. And there is that triple right there. Telling you, these guys, look out. Devers, look out for him. He's going to be on fire because he already is. And he is younger than both Jaren Duran and Randy Arozarena and half of the league. We forget about how young Raphael Devers is. So that's the triple play right there. Who do you think's going to win the World Series? The Cubs. Oh, you mean seriously? Oh, there's Matt Chapman. There is Ozzie Albies and Franmil Reyes right there. So I shouldn't say this with the fans in the house. Who do I want to see in the World Series and also has a chance? I would say the Toronto Blue Jays. They both have a chance, and I want to see them in the World Series. I love the talent on that team. I love the fan base, those Blue Jay fans. I mean, think about, how sweet those Canadians are. Had a nice nice conversation with a Canadian while on vacation. I was able to break the news to him that Matt Chapman had just been traded to his team. There's Bo Bichette, so he was excited about that. There's Connor Wong. We argued a little bit about the Cubs because my friend that was with us on the spring break trip, she was wearing a Cubs hat, and he tried to trash talk her, but then we all ganged up on him because we have the most recent ring. There's Rosie Red. I think the Blue Jays have not been to the World Series since '93 when Joe Carter hit that walk-off, and my guy Ricky was on second base. There's Corey Kluber, Luis Robert, and Adam Wainwright right there. No, I really do not think at all that the Cubs are going to the World Series, but don't count them out in a few years. They're stacking the talents and the prospects. And we were just talking about the Phillies here. I was trying to tell these guys, look out for those Phillies. They're going to lead the league in runs, and then they all just piled on me and said I was trash. You're trash, Bart. You're hot trash. But no way. They're going to lead the league in runs. Mark it down. Toronto's going to contend for the World Series. Mark it down. Cubs are going to be back in a couple of years. Mark it down. Kyle Lewis might be back. Mark that down. Ronnie Dawson, he's a rookie. Andrew Vaughn's good. If he gets a little more playing time, come on, La Russa. Put him in the game. And there they are. Those are those Cubs. And they're retooling, though. I thought they were just going to tear it down and rebuild, but they're Marco Polo Gonzalez. Cubs are retooling. Alex Verdugo, and this guy's dealing. And my friends Jason and Matt in Michigan love this guy, Casey Mize. And he's lights out, so watch for him. It's lights out here in Detroit. So here we go. 2 packs to go. I can't believe it. We're already almost 36 packs into this thing. How is that even possible? Poor CJ, he's like, He's like, I'm only 11. Leave me alone. I'm basically only 11. It's just I'm in a 50-year-old body. So join the party here. Me and you are a lot alike there, CJ's hobbies. There we got Willie Castro, because I will tell you this, and you can write this down along with the Cubs not going to the World Series this year, that once you reach a certain age, your mind pretty much stays the same as far as how you feel. And that is a blessing, in my opinion, in my honest and accurate opinion, because we are all kids at heart. And if we're fortunate, if we're lucky enough, we remain kids at heart. I mean, look, here I am, a grown man holding some baseball cards, pieces of cardboards of grown men playing a game. Nelly Cruz playing a game right there, formerly of those Rays. There's Miggy, getting Miggy with it. Miguel Cabrera, one of the best of all times. Speaking of one of the greatest of all times, is Willie Mays right there. I just wonder why they didn't get or couldn't come up with a better, like the detail. Couldn't they have enhanced the photos of these older pictures and made them clearer? I don't know enough about technology. Trey Turner, he's going number 1 in the fantasy baseball draft, so keep an eye on him if you aren't already. Brian Reynolds right there, followed by Brandon Lau for those Rays. Are you serious, Al, that Bryce Harper is one of your favorite players? Because he doesn't get a lot of love from any community, let alone the hobby community. I like Bryce Harper a lot as a player. Not sure I'd like to ride on the team plane with him, but I would definitely like to ride on the team plane with Ronald Acuna Jr. and Fernando Tatis Jr., because those guys, not only are they great, but they're a lot of fun. Garrett Cole right there, and Jackson Reitz for the rookies, followed by the old home run card. Make sure to visit tops.com/HR challenge. Yeah, that's pretty good announcer voice, Bart. Pretty creepy, too. There's the swinging friar. Speaking of creepy, right there. Dylan Carlson. I don't know. I think we should keep an eye on Dylan. How'd he do here? He had 542 at-bats last year with a 266 average, 3.2 WAR. Not too shabby. 18 home runs, so he gets that number around 30. Get those RBIs around 100. We're going to be talking about him a lot. Dylan Carlson right there. K-Bear Ruiz traded over to the Nationals. Logan Gilbert is going to be the last card. Can you believe it? It's the final countdown. That would be Logan Gilbert. Going to be the last card here on the opening day. 36. Count them. 36? Is it possible that it was 36 packs of cards? And I need to make a little room right here real fast, because I wanted to talk about who we've got up here. We got the Bomb Squad, Willie Mays, King Griffey Jr., we got Fernando, we got Gavin Sheets, Jaren Duran, we got a couple of blue parallels, we got several of the triple plays, we've even got that Wander Franco and my friend Jonathan India, but we're going to move those back just a moment, because I think we might keep the fun going. I think the party's going to keep going right here. Let's see what you have in mind. The Ripper has a couple of things in mind, and I think it's going to be this. We're going to give away some packs of baseball cards, but not only are we going to give them away, but the Ripper needs to have fun too. He's going to open them for you. So the first pack of cards that we're going to give away is this 1988 Score Major League Baseball. Dim the lights, Ryan. Already ahead of you, Bart. Thank you so much for doing that. We'll bring in our technology, and you know what I like to do. I like to look at the wheel of names. So this pack of 1998 Major League Baseball is going to go to, we're going to spin this one time right here and see what we come up with. It's going to be the winner of the 1998 Major League Baseball score pack is going to, that'll be Wes from Tennessee. Wes is going to get, hold on, let me get my notes out right here. Where's your pen? Get my notes out. 88 score for Wes. Okay, got that. We're going to remove Wes from there and move to the next pack on the giveaway, and that's going to be this 1991 Flair Baseball. And I'm going to do you guys a favor, open them for you. Thanks, open them myself. Well, Bart has to have fun too, so we're going to give this away too. Here we go on the wheel of names. The 1991 Flair is going to go to Richard from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Richard is going to get the 91 Flair right there. Congratulations, Richard. We're going to remove you from that. The pie's getting smaller, Bart, isn't it? Let's see. What do we have? We got 4 guys left. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Up next is going to be the 2021 opening day. So you're going to get every card from this pack, whoever it might be. Who will it be, Bart? Let's spin the wheel. The wheel of names. And the opening day pack from 2021 is going to go to Michael from West Virginia. Lesage, West Virginia is the 21 opening day. Congratulations right there. And next up, next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Okay, we've got next up, and only 3 guys to go, but how many packs, Bart? I don't even know if you have 3 packs remaining. I do have this, though. It's an Archives Baseball 2021 pack of cards that are going to go to, let's check it right now on the wheel of names, and that is going to go to Mike from Pennsylvania. My friend Mike, returning for his, I think it's his 4th break. He's going to get the Archives. Love the Archives. I'm sure you do too. So that'll go to Mike from Jameson, Pennsylvania. And guess what? We are down to, oh, I closed it and didn't remove it. Bart, how dare you? How dare you do that? So we're going to have to do the old delete right there. We're down to 2 names. Is it true, Bart, you only have 1 pack to go? And it is a 2021 update series. There are 14 cards in here. It actually feels like a thick pack, so that might have the old manufactured relic, but you never know. Could hit the Acuna with that. So here is a 2021 update series. Who is going to win this final pack? Is it going to be Chad from Nebraska or Benjamin from Alabama? Let's find out right now on the wheel of names. It looks like it's going to be Chad from Nebraska is going to win this Topps pack. And I'm going to open it for you. Thanks, Bart. Just send it to me. No, I'll open it. Do you a favor. So we got the update series right there for my friend Chad from Nebraska. So, I'm so sorry, Benjamin. Benjamin from Alabama. Wait a minute, Bart. There still seems to be something there. Oh, there is. Hold on. Let me move this technology aside. That high tech you got, Bart, I really like it. It's fancy. So we'll move that aside for 1 second because Benjamin, oh man, you didn't win on the wheel of names, but you won right here. Raise those lights, would you, Ryan? Raising the lights, Bart. So, wait a minute. You're telling me the last guy wins the best pack? So right here is going to be this fat pack, and this is going to go to my friend Benjamin from Fort Payne, Alabama. So let's get to the ripping. We'll save yours for last, Benjamin, right there. So let's start with that 88 score. That 88 score is going to my new friend in cards. That is Wes from Union City, Tennessee. He got the 88 score. What I'll do, though, is I will only send you the cards that we feel are the hits or the sweethearts or the Hall of Famers or the rookies or the fun cards or semi-fun. I'll even send you this one. Let's find out who's going to Tennessee. Steve Sachs is going. Oh, yeah, you know Rick Sutcliffe is going. That cubby, he was a darling. Look at Dave Winfield right there. That guy could play basically every sport. So he's going. Even Lee Lacey's going. This is a hot pack, Bart. Tim Burke. Yeah, he's an expo, so send him. Yo, Queen Andujar. He'll stay home. Whoa. Great moments in baseball refractor. Is that the original refractor, Bart? Are you serious? That'll stay home. Jose Nunez will stay home. Bill Dowley will stay home. Steve Garvey, though, where will he go? He'll go to Tennessee because we'll look at him right there with a 294 lifetime average. He even ranked 272 home runs, 1,308 RBIs, and had 2,599 hits right there through 87. So he wasn't done yet. Steve Garvey going to Tennessee. Bill Pecota, he'll stay home. Buddy Biancalana, stay home. Randy St. Clair's going to stay home. Richard Dotson, not to be confused with Richard Dawson. Richard Dotson will stay home. But Frank Viola, he's going to Tennessee. Jeff Musselman will go to Tennessee. Jeff DeWillis will stay home. And you know Jose Lind is right there. You know, I think the Cubs were safe there at both second and first. Jose Lind will be heading to Tennessee as well. So those extra cards are going to go to my friend Wes from Union City, Tennessee. Next up on the mic is my friend Richard. He is my friend. We're friends now. He joined the VIP list last night. If you'd like to join the VIP list, just let me know. In fact, if you've listened this long, I don't think the robot will get me. You can text me directly at 219-405-3768 and just let me know, hey, this is Billy from Montana or wherever. I want to be on the VIP list. And then you'll have access to the friends and the value breaks. But this 91 Flair is going to go to my friend Richard from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Oh, yeah, he's going to start off with some sweet stickers. Always love these stickers right there. So we will have that. It's going to be the Dodgers, Expos, Mets, and the Phillies. So that will definitely travel to North Carolina. So will Ken Herbeck right there. John Smiley, he's going to go. You know, these were the banana peel cards, if you remember those. John Gott will stay home. Dave Wells will for sure go. Pete O'Brien, he'll stay home. Oh my gosh, there he is. Ryan Sandberg, one of the best to ever do it. One of the best Cubs to ever do it. One of my original PC members right there. Ryan Sandberg. He had a career, didn't he? He's going to North Carolina for sure. So is Bobby Thompson. Tim Layana staying home. Don Carmen will stay home. Danny Darwin's going. Jose Lind again. Yep, he's going to go. Denny Walling will stay. Derek Bell for sure is going. And Dave Hansen. If he's got an average over 250, he'll go. Oh, 143. He'll stay in Indiana. Bart. Richard doesn't want that. So there you go, Richard. There's bonus cards for Richard from the 1991 Flair right there. There's Richard. And next up is going to be Michael from Lesage, West Virginia. He's got this whole pack of the 2021 opening day. Packs were way easier to open, by the way, just for the record. Looks like we got a nice hit on the back there. And there he is, Mookie Betts for Michael, along with the rookie and formerly of the Braves, Christian Pache, very nice. Alex Bregman, another guy we got to keep our eye on. Eddie Alvarez, rookie. Nico Goodrum, followed by Andrew Benintendi, making his way out on the field. And then look at this. Outstanding opening day, 2010 Albert Pujols. Yes, indeed. The two-time defending NL MVP award winner, Pujols showed no signs of slowing down on opening day. He bludgeoned the Reds pitchers for 4 hits and 5 trips to the plate, including a solo home run in the first inning and a 2-run shot in the 7th. Hello! Albert also scored 4 runs, 11-6 Cardinals win. Right there. We got those cards for Michael. So that'll add to your collection. All of your teams that you had today, those will be added on top of that and delivered to you real nicely. And then next up, what do we have? Archives, right? Next up is my friend Mike from Jameson, Pennsylvania. Is Mike returning for break number several? Is that what his number, Bart? Break number several? These are even more difficult than the new opening day to open, but you catch that seam, you can get it. Oh, we got a nice one on the back there. Jordan Alvarez, we got a nice one on the front there from Mike from Pennsylvania. Luke Voigt, formerly of the Yankees. Look at that, Larry Doby. How about Larry Doby? What did you have here, Larry? These cards, oh, they feel so good. 283 lifetime average with 253 home runs and finished his career with 490 slug. Not too bad right there, Larry Doby. Aaron Nola. Look at that, Mike Trout. Oh, yeah. Please stay healthy all year, Mike. I know you can do it. You can do it right there. Look at Aaron Judge with the big head. A lot of people get creeped out by these. I love these cards. JT Realmuto. These are the ones that I don't necessarily care for, these green bordered cards. But you know what? When we finish with a 2011 version of Kirby Puckett, you know you got a good pack. So congratulations there, Mike from Jameson, Pennsylvania. So along with your 16s will be all of the cards from that Archives pack. And then next up, we're going to go to Chad from Papillon, Nebraska. And he has this. It's the 2021 Update Series. And this is going to be, that'll be a retail pack. And it feels to me, by the feel of that side there, that this is going to have that manufactured relic in there. So it's the 70th anniversary. We'll see. You never know. We could hit a sweet relic auto for all we know. This could be a real something for you. And then we have Austin Gomber right there, followed by Cody Poteet on the rookies, Ahmad Rosario. Oh, look at that. Keegan Thompson for those Cubbies. And Frankie Montas, Pat Valenka, Josh Bell. What's this? Oh, look at that. A Shohei Ohtani 86. Or, oh, that's just debris on top, I think, there. Cardboard debris. You know how that goes. Now the bottom's a little chewed up too. Come on, Tops, what happened? But anyway, quit grading the cards, Bart, and just be excited for the Shohei Ohtani 86 right there. Yes, indeed. Followed by the Jake Cronenworth All-Star Game. And look at this. It's going to be, and I called the shot again. It was the Ronald Acuna Jr. right there. That is the relic of Ronald Acuna Jr. Look at that right there. There it is. I'll show you mine. I have one right here, and if you know the story, you know how amazing it is. It's all chewed up, banged up. It's cracked from here to here because my friend, the Card Wolf, check out his YouTube channel, Card Wolf. Him and I did a card trade. I sent him a 70th anniversary patch of Jim Palmer in exchange for the Ronald Acuna Jr. And somewhere along the line, the post office, it fell out of somebody's truck. It got run over and cracked, but still made it to my house, and guess what? I love it even more. So there it is, Ronald Acuna Jr. We'll add that to your pile, along with this. Look at that right there. The Andrew Vaughn rookie in the 92 version right there. That's a good-looking card. Why not? Why not? Right there. We got Jordan Ramiro and Logan Gilbert with the rookie. And that's how we ended things, didn't we, with the Logan Gilbert? Yes, we did. It's right there. That was our last card before we got to the fun time, the bonus cards right there. Logan Gilbert, rookie. And we also have Mr. Sierra. Look at these guys, followed by the twin bangers right there, the Minnesota Mashers we have in the dugout. Both those guys looking good in the spring. Shohei, let's get him in a sleeve real quick like. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Those extra cards are going to go to Chad from Papillon, Nebraska. And then we also have this. He kind of faked me out. You know, the Wheel of Names faked me out because Benjamin, he was the last man standing from Fort Payne, Alabama. But guess what he ended up with? He ended up with the 2020 Fat Pack Series 2 right there. Look at this thing. What's in there? That's probably one of those security cards, isn't it? Yeah, maybe some weird... Oh, it's the security card relic! There it is! That's not funny. What if he got excited? So let's see what we got in here. We have a bunch of cards to look at. We'll check them out right now, and we'll start with Junior Fernandez. Look at all these cards. There's a nice rookie right there. D.D. Gregorius, okay, and Edwin Rios, followed by Josh Naylor. This was a nice design. I like this. Adam Wainwright, Sergio Romo, followed by Nate Lau, and Adam Ottavino. Whoa, look at this. Jose Osuna. He looks like he doesn't want to be running the bases right now. Gio Urshela, there's Giovanni. Luis Rengifo, Steven Duggar. And we got Renato Nunez, followed by Zemi, Ryan Zimmerman, DJ Stewart, Tony Kemp with the A's there. And we have Eduardo Escobar. I think he's admiring a long ball there. Look at this team card for those Giants. And look who's all revved up. It is the Nationals. They're all revved up after that long ball. Jonathan Hernandez, rookie. And we have Jack Mayfield, Bart, Jack Mayfield, rookie. Drew Streckenrider. Rougned Odor when he was with those Rangers. Never forget him. And Batista. Remember that? Fist heard around the world. That was louder than that slap last night with Will Smith. There's Dylan Moore. I think he's, well, what do we have here? We've got a foil of Joe Ross. That's a little rainbow foil action, right, of Joe Ross there, followed by Shed Long. And look at this. It is, in my honest and accurate opinion, the greatest pitcher of all time in my era. Nolan Ryan right there at the Angels in the 7.8 WAR. And look at that. Ryan recorded his top pitching WAR figure of 7.8 1977 Angels when he led the AL with 341 strikeouts. I mean, nobody even comes within 100 of that now. And just 6 hits and 0.4 home runs per 9 innings right there. How about that, Mr. Ryan? Okay, very nice. Empire State Award winner, stellar September. Who was that? That was the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Look, he actually looks so much younger and different right there. Look at this. It's the Turkey Red Max Muncie. How about that? We got Suarez with the Turkey Red. We also have Danny Jansen, followed by Spencer Turnbull in the throwbacks. And there he is, Jose Ramirez. We saw him earlier. And look, what a fitting way to end it right there. All the bonus cards, all of these are going to Benjamin from Fort Payne, Alabama, along with his 2 teams he had in the opening day break. And this sweetheart, Jason Hayward. So look at all those cards right there. That's probably as many cards as you got in the break, my friend Benjamin. Congratulations on all of that. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this lunch break. There's the guy. Everybody's looking for him, but we hit a bunch of other sweethearts as well. Excuse me. 2022 opening day hobby box. This was a lunch break random team. The recording will be immediately available for your viewing pleasure. I'd love it if you subscribed to this channel, Bart the Ripper, liked each and every video you can get your eyeballs on, commented as often as you like, because I'll answer you, and then come back for more. Hit that notification bell so that you know when these videos are posted, when they do go live, because I'll be back. I'll be back in the saddle again. I'll be back real soon for us to party with the cards again. All of my friends for joining me today, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.